Well guys, back again for another adventure. It's the weekend time. We just got to the Forest Service Road and we got air down all the trucks. You know, we got a bunch of people with us today and we have a destination in mind. We're gonna make our way out through the trails and see what we can get up to. We got a couple features that we're gonna be crossing today. And yeah, so stick around, stay tuned. Well, we're on our way and it's obviously still winter out, obviously. A little bit of snow up here. Figure we just stop for a quick moment and experience the snow a little bit. We haven't had any snow for a little while. It's been pretty rainy, a little bit of sun and whatnot. So yeah, it's kind of nice actually out here.
Well, just before we get into this water crossing, I figured I'd share with you a lesson that I was reminded of. It doesn't really matter how many times you've been through or across something, you should still get out and have a look. Just previous to this clip, I came through here once. I've been through this many of times. Let me throw this back and show you what it used to look like. Here's a clip from well back into the summer. It's very dry out and you can see the bed has changed a lot. They've added that large log on the entry and there's a few large boulders floating around. I had bumped into them with my diff and luckily it didn't cause me any damage. So, a valuable lesson reminded again. This step in with the log is a little bit bigger than it used to be. Try to line your two front tires up with the two large rocks and watch your rear bumper on the way in. Next up here we have Jerry and his Australian imported Prado. This thing was pretty cool and he had no problems. Kevin came out here to try out his recently purchased Nissan Frontier, but with the stock tires, height and suspension, he had some troubles throughout the day. Mike's sweet Tacoma had no problems. Drop me a like or a comment if you think I should get off my butt and take my Tacoma out and film with this guy. And here we have John. Definitely not a mall crawler. This guy brought out his basically brand new Jeep Grand Cherokee, freshly lifted with his new wheels and tires. Last but not least, we have my buddy Teddy from the YouTube channel Unwinding Roads. His Gladiator just goes over everything. It's got 38-inch tires, so the clearance over that rock was no concern whatsoever. Anyways, check out his channel.
Well, we were able to make it through that water crossing. It definitely changed a little bit since the last time I was there. Obviously, we've had quite a few winter storms. There's a bit of a hole like right at the beginning there, and definitely hit the diff in there pretty good a couple of times until I figured out I should probably look and see that it's changed and there's that big rock in there. Anyways, we're on our way down the trail. Everyone has made it through. We are going to get to the next water crossing feature. along our way to the destination. Hopefully no big rocks have changed in this one, and there's no big holes, and we can make it through with, you know, nothing, no events. So anyways, on our way. Well, we just made it to the next water feature. I'm trying to cross some water here. There we go. So we're gonna go take a look and see what this one looks like. I'm not gonna make the same mistake as I made on the other one and not looking and just assuming from last time. It's been winter, so anyways, take a look at this guy right here.
The entry to this water crossing is starting to get a little bit chewed up. There's a slight angle to it and it's fairly narrow. The water is more of a visual distraction than anything. It's really not that rough underneath there, except on the exit there's a few rocks. I would say 33 is recommended. The crew that we were with today really didn't have much trouble getting through until we got to the frontier. So let me show you a little bit of this. With all of the stock components, the Nissan Frontier was a little bit outgunned. A bit of a knife at a gunfight type scenario. It had low clearance, so it kept banging into rocks and the front bumper wanted to hit. Eventually, trying to avoid smashing the front bumper, it slipped off the side of the rocks and got hung up. At first, we figured we could pull him through with my winch. Unfortunately, we figured out quickly that wasn't going to be possible. Remember, always have extraction points on your vehicle if you're heading off-road. Unfortunately, this one had been covered by this front push bar, and we had nothing to pull from. Not too long after this, with a team effort, stacking a bit of rocks, some traction boards, and some finesse behind the wheel, we were able to get the Frontier through. So, on our way.
Scout. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, come on. You try again? Oh, he's like, no, I'm going around.
Yeah. There you go. You can tell he's got like those awkward paws right now, like those big paws and floppy ears. Just trying to figure the world out.
Well, that pretty much brings us to the end. I mean, unless something really interesting happens on the way out, which fingers crossed, I'm hoping it doesn't, because unfortunately, that little frontier back there, I don't know if it's gonna make, we'll see, I don't know. But anyways, if this is the end, this is the end. Thanks so much for watching. Consider giving me that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks guys, bye-bye.